Last session, you pressed farther under the corpse-still settlement into the old Dwarven works, the air still sour with the memory of a poison war. A barred block opened to your left, a jail whose floor-grates looked down into low cages where Dwarven dead shuffled without quite noticing you. You advanced as a unit, and when they stirred, Quinn lifted his holy sign. Radiance poured through iron and bone, burning most to dust in a breath. A final walker slouched for the door before a crackling bolt drove it back and down, and Orin slipped in to check the cages. There were only bones and rags, no hope and no treasure. The way on was a lesson in grudging respect for Dwarven craft. Orin edged forward, and the floor snapped out from under him, an entire 10-foot panel pivoting into a vertical chute. He crashed into the dark, the smash of lantern glass smothered by the distance fallen. Quinn measured a jump and sailed the gap, only to land on a twin panel that swallowed him in turn. 2 pits, 2 victims. Lucian's eyes found what mattered, a pressure plate behind each hinge. Helga and Gork took positions at the lips, counted the piston rhythm, and slammed the lids with their weight, jamming one with a javelin head and the other with an adamantine war pick, while the trap's guts screamed and bucked. In the black below, worse things than spikes stirred. A pale mind flayer corpse unfolded toward Quinn, claws raking, tendrils seeking purchase. He answered with the sea's own fury, rolling thunder that shook the stone, and a scald of holy light that burned the thing back. He crushed its skull and called up what he'd found, an octopus-marked signet and the shriveled, writhing remnant of a tadpole in the brain pan. Across the shaft, Quinn found Lucian's enchanted rope, took a running leap to catch it, and began the climb, hand over hand. Gork dangled a rope down for Orin to reach, and he too began to climb. Halfway up, the rope went heavy. Another undead mind flayer, this one climbing, rose with Orin. Helga, braced and straining as gears chattered, took its tentacles full on her face as it emerged from the pit. The party converged at the lip. Gork's javelin flashed, Lucian's shot cracked, Quinn hauled himself out and loosed, and Orin, dragging himself over the edge, drove steel through dead flesh. The tentacles peeled away, and the thing slumped, finally still. You snatched the wedges free before the mechanism tore loose, bound wounds, and shared the hard news about rings, tadpoles, and what that might mean. Avoiding the treacherous stones, you regrouped at a monumental doorway. It opened on a hall of pillars beneath a high, shadowed vault. On plinths stood 4 towering warrior statues, 2 hewn of stone to the north, 2 fashioned of amber to the south, bright to Lucian's witch sight. You crossed the threshold, and somewhere inside the stone a weight shifted. A statue creaked and turned, the first guardian coming to life as the chamber seemed to hold its breath for what comes next.